What's up, Pixel Enemy? J-Pod here, bringing you another Last of Us gameplay commentary. Today's kind of special because we are breaking down the Abandoned Territories map pack, the first of two multiplayer expansions coming to you guys from Naughty Dog. This map, I'm really enjoying. Bookstore. It's not my favorite map, unfortunately, but it is a really, really good map. You know, it's a close quarters kind of feel to it. It does have a small sense of verticality to it, so you can get that experience where it does feel large, but it's a pretty small map. I think the smallest of all four, but nonetheless, it's a very good map, and you know they really pit the teams against one another in these close quarter fights. You know, I mean, it really works out to get fist to fist, bare knuckles. I find that to be an advantage. Just get in their face, and it works out most of the time. But this map, really, really good map. I hope you guys are enjoying it just as much as I am. What do you guys think? Sound off below. What is your favorite map of the Abandoned Territories? Chime on in anytime. I'll be here for another 10 minutes. But yes, Bookstore, very good map. I think Naughty Dog really had a lot of detail in mind, with the foliage and the clutter. I think they did a really good job on Bookstore. So let's go ahead and move on to the next map. Welcome to Hometown. Hometown is one of my more likable nighttime maps. I'm not a really big fan of downtown and the high school maps in the game. There's just something about nighttime maps. I've never really enjoyed them, but this one is really starting to change my opinion about that. I'm starting to take my words back because Naughty Dog did a fantastic job with Hometown. The dynamics of the fires and the car fires, it did a fantastic job. Kudos to Naughty Dog for really implementing some detail. But this map, you really requires stealth and patience in this map, because I found at times you'll just be circling around each other, the entire team just rotating around the map on one another, and it takes 10 minutes before you get an engagement. Unless you want to run and gun, give away your position. That's what I enjoy doing. Give away your position, antagonize the fight. I'm willing to get it started. But yes, they did a fantastic job. And there is some verticality in this map, but I didn't really get a good sense of it. There's some balconies that you can hang out on, or there's some Overwatch positions, but it doesn't really seem like a strong sense of verticality. I was a little disappointed about that because in the preview you saw a lot of second story windows and stuff, but I don't think that's the case, unfortunately, in this map. But nonetheless, they did a fantastic job. I'm really enjoying this map, especially as a nighttime map, because when it was confirmed that Hometown was going to be at night, I was personally a little nervous because, like I said, not a big fan of nighttime maps. But I take that back. They did a fantastic job. I'm really impressed with how they implemented the detail and really encouraged you guys to go with the stealth approach and really utilizing your team. I think they did a fantastic job. But yes, let's go ahead and wrap up this gameplay and get to the next map. Welcome to the suburbs, land of the overly priced homes and endless cul-de-sacs. Suburbs is a really good map. There's a lot of verticality in this map. You got a lot of windows to keep your eyes out for, and backyards and fences, and fantastic. This is one of my more favorite maps of the four, and I think they did a really good job because this is a Billstown. When you're pushing the truck in the storyline, this is the neighborhood essentially that you're going through. And I think they did with everything, especially how the Mother Nature is reclaiming its territory, and you can see it growing up and over the cars, and they really implemented a lot of detail in this map. I mean, I found myself just kind of snooping through the house looking for Easter eggs. Haven't really found any. If you guys have, let me know. Sound off below. I'd really like to discover those as well. But yes, I mean, that's exactly what it is. It reminds me of the Weeds, little houses on the hillside. But yes, Suburbs, very good map, a lot of verticality, and hey, you can run and gun. That's the best part. And saving the best for last, the bus depot, such an iconic set piece in the story narrative. I really enjoyed this section of the game, and I'm really enjoying this map. I think this is one of the best maps out of the map pack. They did such a great job. They stuck so much detail into this map. Just stuff that you normal guys like you and I, we would just completely take advantage of, not even care about. But if you just take the time and you read some of the graffiti and you just look at some of the detail with just the clutter inside the warehouses, or hear the bus depot itself as we go in the front door, fantastic. You guys remember this scene of the game. You know, this was when Ellie was just straight up, she was done. She was done. And, you know, that's why they implemented this map into the game. And I think that was a very, very smart choice, because everybody remembers the bus depot. And, you know, going to the verticality and the stealthness that you really want to implement in this game, you don't really have to be too stealthy, in my opinion, because, and this is coming from a run and gunner, you know, I don't think that's really the approach you want to go. I know you want to play smart, but I don't think that approach is necessary. Verticality, however, there is a lot of it, right? There is a lot of verticality in this game, or in this map, and they really used it well, because they don't give you too much, but they give you enough, you know, whether it's getting on top of a bus or a fire truck, you know, or just getting through a second story window. I think this one and Suburbs has the most verticality. I think they really did a really good job implementing that, and didn't make it too much. Okay, they did it just right. It wasn't too much and it wasn't too little. Now, going back to the detail that Naughty Dog to implement into this map, they really went over the top. I really think that Naughty Dog really just pulled out all the stops and really took their time on Bus Depot. If you guys would also take your time and look around, you know, find a high vantage point and take a browse. This is one of the more beautiful maps that I've ever seen in the entire game, you know, and going back to the tremendous weight that the Bus Depot had on the story narrative and implementing that into the multiplayer experience, it really ties the two together, and I think that was just brilliant on Naughty Dog's part to include that. And I'm really surprised, to be honest with you, that they did include the Bus Depot, because when they announced the Bus Depot, I wasn't convinced that it was going to be an all-around good map to play, but they expanded it into the city. And by doing so, they really made it fresh to the player. You're able to explore and pillage and loot and be stealthy at the same time. So, you know, implementing this map into the multiplayer experience, I mean, I tip my hat off to Naughty Dog. I'm absolutely impressed with how they did all of the maps. The bookstore, the suburbs, the hometown, and the Bus Depot. Which are your favorite? If you just had to pick one, which one is your favorite? I'm going to have to say Bus Depot. But getting off topic, Game of the Year. I think that The Last of Us, you guys will see the coveted title known as the Game of the Year, I believe, is going out to, hands down, The Last of Us. I think Naughty Dog, they deserve it. They really do it. Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson, you guys did a fantastic job. And if it wasn't for you guys, if it wasn't for the actors, I don't think this game could be as solid as it was. And that's why, because if you remember last year, The Walking Dead by Telltale, that was a new bar to story narrative and storytelling. And I think with how Naughty Dog explained their story, I think it's a shoo-in. What do you guys think? Do you guys agree, disagree? Sound off below, Pixel Nation. I really want to know. And if you guys want to see some more Last of Us on Pixel Enemy, show some love, show some support, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe to both networks, Pixel Enemy, JPod Gaming. And, you know, if you guys want to see some more Last of Us gameplay right now, head on over to my channel. I got a bunch of it for you, just waiting for you. So be sure to go check that out. Drop me a like, show some support, and be sure to leave a comment down below. I find that to be very important. Leave some feedback, you know, because I'm still growing personally, and I love doing requests. I got a request line out open all day, every day. Drop a comment down below. You guys want to see a montage? You want to see some more DLC breakdowns? You want to see, you know, pick a map? I'll play it. You know, you guys pick a map, and I'll bring some good gameplay for you guys to enjoy. Okay, it's time to wrap it up. I gotta go. You guys got things to do. I got things to do. So we're gonna finish off this clip of the iconic Bus Depot with this iconic Molotov. And it's a dual Molotov. Yes, failboat on his part. All right, guys, I'm taking off. I'm getting out of here. Thank you so much for having me, Pixel Enemy. Until next time, take it easy and peace the fuck out.